And you know what that means. That's right, it is Thursday, and it's time for yet another edition of Sip and Snack. And I'll tell you right now, we've got a special this week for you. Special only because it is an item which has 3 different variations of them. So basically, that being said, let's get started. So I find Sip and Snack items pretty much everywhere. Mom brings them home. I find them in stores when we're going grocery shopping. I make special trips to like specialty stores to find things. And sure enough, I went to Aldi's a while back. And yes, I say a while back because sometimes I buy things for Sip and Snack or have things bought for me for Sip and Snack. And the next thing you know, I put them in storage for a later time. I forget about them. So the other day, I was getting soda from downstairs. And sure enough, there was a sack. And inside the sack was the item we have today and an item that we're going to be doing next week. Now, as I got something in my eye apparently. There we go. So, yeah, eyelash. The thing is, I will state right now that I'll be hitting those up because I don't know about the dates on them. Hopefully they're not expired. Don't think it's that bad, but we'll see. So they're both sips, and we'll be getting back into snacks very soon. And don't forget, very soon, obviously, we are, I believe, 27 days and counting until I'm back in Orlando, which means we've got a lot of really special Sip and Snacks, and I'm going to have some special guests as well. And that's another thing that we will be going to Toothsome's Chocolate Emporium for at least one Sip and Snack, if not more. I got 3 weeks in Orlando, so probably a lot of really cool Sip and Snacks are coming your way, and things we haven't done before here on the Podcast Network. So that being said, let's get into our item for today. And you guys seem to love the patented SirOwen Bitter Beer Face. Called that because it's basically the look of sour on my face when I drink something that doesn't agree with me. Not that it's alcohol, obviously, it's just that it's bitter. And that's probably going to come up today because we're back to energy drink land, boys and girls. That's exactly what we're doing today. And I found a variant in Aldi's called Gridlock. I've never heard of this. So I'll show you. There's 3 different variants. We have green, which is just the regular kind here. And notice right there is 80 milligrams of caffeine in this one. And it's actually the highest caffeine content of all 3 of the Gridlock beverages. We've got low carb version, which is blue. Notice there's 70 milligrams right there. And, oh, it's gluten-free and lactose-free. That's very interesting. No certified synthetic colors is what it says on here. So, yeah, that's cool. But I see taurine, ginseng, B vitamins, and L-carnitine on here, too. So, that was at least on that one. Let me see if it's on the other one, too. Yeah, they're the same thing. And the last one is another Gridlock variant, and this is the 3rd one I found. This is called Extra White. It also has 70 milligrams. And we'll see what they look like. I've got my glass here. I've got my nondescript palate cleanser taster glass here. And, of course, we're going to pour these in. As we do with energy drinks, just like we do with anything we do here with the sip part of Sip and Snack, we're going to have 2 ways to do this. Number 1, I'm going to try this actually in this glass. And the other one, I'm going to try it straight out of the can. So we're going to start with, let's start with the Extra White. It's the interesting one here. So we pop the top here. And immediately, it's got a fizz to it. Can't really picture the smell. We'll figure out exactly what it is in a minute. So we're going to pour some in here. Extra white indeed. Just like that, kind of looks like sparkling water or like a Sprite, a lemon lime variant, something like that. Definitely has carbonated bubbles in it. I wonder what it tastes like. It looks a little bit somewhat like carbonated lemonade, but we'll see what it tastes like. So let's try it out of the glass and find out what Extra White tastes like. Oh. My God. Oh, New Day tries to tell me don't I dare be sour? No? Oh my God, I have to finish this. I put too much in here. Oh. The bitter taste, it doesn't mean it's bad. It's just that it takes a minute to get used to. Wow. Very much an orange taste to this. I guess your basic comparison I could think of would be like an orange sweet tart. They don't make those that I'm aware of, but if they did, that's what that would taste like. So let me cleanse the palate a little bit. And I'll try it out of the can, see if it's any different. Oh, let's hope the other ones aren't like that. Energy drinks are good given the fact that later tonight I'm watching 3 movies. Kubo and the Two Strings, and Ben-Hur, and also War Dogs, and they're all like pretty much super long, so I'm going to need these. That's the reason that this is a double-edged sword for today's Sip and Snack. Why? Because I kind of need some energy, so I thought I'd go with energy drinks today, so let's see what we have. Alright, after that, I'm kind of scared, I'm not going to lie about that. We're going to go into the low-carb variant of regular Gridlock here. This is Summit Brands, which I bear as like an Audi's brand. So I'll pop this open and see what it smells like. Cotton candy at the first actual like smell of it. Let's see what it tastes like. Oh, that was not what I was expecting. Yeah, it looks like Red Bull. That's not a good sign. I hate Red Bull, so yeah, it smells just like Red Bull. So let's see what it tastes like. Actually, it tastes somewhat like Red Bull. Not as outright overpowering as the Extra White is, but it kind of tastes a little bit like something else. An energy drink that I really enjoy from the Insane Clown Posse called Spasmatic. And it kind of tastes like that. So I don't know if the low-carb variant is going to taste different than the regular one. I guess it's just the carb value, I guess. There's 20 calories in this one. And the Extra White has 0 calories. And good God, there is 130 calories. 130 calories in the regular one. Talk about a jump there. Good God. So let's try it out of the actual can, shall we? See what it tastes like. Not bad. Pretty good, actually. I like it. Not bad at all. Let's see what we get here with our 130 calorie energy drink. 130 calories, 80 megs of caffeine, so that's going to keep me awake through Ben-Hur, hopefully. So, pop the top, see what we got here. I know it's probably going to be the same colorization as the low-carb version, I'm going to guess. Yeah, I learned my lesson, I'm not doing as much. Yeah, it smells exactly the same. Obviously, there's a little bit of a different sugary taste to it. It's not as powering with the sugar. It tastes kind of like a sweetener instead. I think that is where the... Let me see if it's in here. Yeah, 3 grams of sugar in this one, and the regular variety that I just poured in here has 32 grams of sugar. You definitely tell a different sweet taste to it. So let's see what we've got with the regular Gridlock. Muted sour taste. Kind of bland. Very bland, actually. As a matter of fact, like I said, I don't like Red Bull. I think it's like a bland Red Bull. Like if you like Red Bull and you normally drink it a lot, my mom loves Red Bull. She drinks it. She has a ton of it in the house. But one of those things that, yeah, it's got a weird aftertaste. That's probably what the problem is. But yeah, I mean, this is fine. It's just kind of bleh. It's kind of there. Like the movie season this year for the most part. Not very good. I hate to say it's too basic, actually. So, let's try it out of the can. Yeah, it's too bland. Very bland. So, in retrospect, the Extra White is very orange, like an orange sweet tart. Extremely wicked aftertaste. Very sour. The Gridlock Low Carb. This right here is actually probably my favorite today, weirdly enough. It is tasting just like one of the ICP Spasmatic energy drinks, so I liked it. And the regular one here, the regular Gridlock, it's just kind of bland. It's just kind of there. Oh, so ends another edition of Sip and Snack. We'll be back with Sip and Snack this Saturday, of course. And let's give you the rundown, quick programming note here on the Podcast Network for the remainder of the week. So tomorrow, AJ's Movie Reviews is going to be tackling the aforementioned movies that we will be watching in a couple hours, and that are Kubo and the Two Strings, Ben-Hur, and War Dogs. And there's another movie on that lineup as well. I don't recall off the top of my head what it is. He told me the other day, I don't recall. And of course, Friday night is going to be me and Ashley live at midnight or close to it for our Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor pay-per-view podcast. And of course, on Saturday, we're back with Sip and Snack. Saturday night, 10:30 p.m., tentatively speaking. Hopefully, maybe a little bit earlier, just kind of depends on when it finishes. It's going to be the NXT TakeOver Back to Brooklyn podcast. And Ashley and myself will be joined by Will and Travis once more. And of course, Sunday brings you Versus. Your cryptic comment is Biblical Epic. I'm sure you know where we're going with that, and we can't swerve you. There's no way to. And of course, that also means Sunday night at tentatively 11:30, probably closer to midnight, given if it has an overrun. That is our WWE SummerSlam podcast, which has all of the cast of the Podcast Network from the Podcaster panel when it comes to wrestling content here on the network. And perhaps quite possibly a most excellent guest, if you will. We'll have to see if that ends up working out. Cross the T's, dot the lowercase j's, if you will. Monday, of course, will bring you the brand new Gaming with Ash, and Monday night at 11:30 p.m. back to the regular schedule for the WWE Raw podcast with the Podcaster panel. Tuesday, we'll get the archive here on the network. Wednesday is the Wednesday Wrestling podcast, and we're at 10 p.m. We're talking Ring of Honor, we're talking Impact Wrestling, we're talking Cruiserweight Classic, NXT, the return of Lucha Underground is coming very soon. What Culture Pro Wrestling, indie news, Japan news, stuff about Cody Rhodes and what's going on with his venture into the independents, and so much more. That's coming at you on Wednesday. Thursday, we're back to Sip and Snack. Friday, AJ's Movie Reviews, I believe, is Don't Breathe and The Mechanic Resurrection. Pretty positive on that one. And Saturday, we'll bring you another Sip and Snack. Saturday night, time to be announced. The Elite of the Podcast Network return for our 10th official and 9 official 26 Halloween Horror Nights podcast, and we're going to be discussing the full reveal of both Orlando and Hollywood, and who knows, maybe we'll talk a little Japan and Singapore. I guess you're just going to have to wait and find out. We're going to have some fun on that one. And of course, Sunday, Versus is coming your way, so stay tuned for that. That's what we've got here on the Podcast Network. If you like these videos, you like the content on the network, then show your appreciation by clicking like on our Facebook fan page. It's under Podcast Network. And if you'd like to tweet to the network itself, follow us on Twitter. It's at Podcast Network. And follow me on Twitter. It's at SirOwenDisney. And also, we have merchandise available on Zazzle. We have t-shirts, buttons, including the brand new Podcast Network cast shirt, which includes everybody on the network, including Mel, who just got brought into the Elite last weekend. So yeah, we've got that. So check that out. We got buttons, we got pins, drawstring bags, a lot of really cool things, and we're going to have a lot of cool stuff coming up really soon, and we're going to be announcing a lot of cool things about the network very soon. So stay tuned to social media in order to be able to find those out. If you have any ideas for Sip and Snack versus any of the other regular segments here on the Podcast Network, like to guest on a podcast, or you just want to chat with me, shoot me an email, SirOwenDisney@gmail.com. Plus, don't forget there's that Sip and Snack guest star series that we have. We can get you a part of that, too, if you'd like to be. So that being said, in the meantime, I want to thank you guys and girls out there for watching. And until tomorrow, boys and girls, that's all I got to say about that.